Hey Forex traders, Israel coming here from Vintageducation.com, and in today's video you're going to learn how to make a 10% profit from just one trade in a few hours trading the Forex markets, the way I teach my Forex students to do it time and time again. Now this is a really good example. There's so many different layers of education I can give to you in this example. So what you can see here is, as you can see, this is a screenshot I've taken basically from my private community of one of my new Forex students, Bernard Reams. Okay, now like I said, there's so many different layers to education I can give you here, but fundamentally I'm going to be talking about how to win big in the Forex markets, how to protect your investment. Okay, so you're always risking small amounts of your account, so you never run the risk of blowing your account. I'm going to show you how to win all the time, okay, even when you trade bad, okay, which is another thing. Okay, and I'm not going to be talking about no magic formulas or anything like that, or no magic accuracy or anything like that. That's not what I'm about. If you're into some sort of get rich quick, just roulette style kind of trading, then just kind of come off this video straight away, because this isn't going to be for you. Okay, but if you're looking for a solid Forex strategy that can work consistently, then keep watching, because I want to break this down for you. Now like I said, this is one of my new students, so we're getting new students pretty much every day, every week. So the question is ultimately going to be in most people's minds as they come in is, I'm a beginner, is this going to work for me? Now this is a prime example, because the way I teach my students to trade, even if they're a beginner, even if they've never taken one trade before in their life, I don't expect them and I don't tell them or set them up to trade greatly. Okay, the way I set them up is for them just to trade. If they can even trade averagely, even worse than average, then they'll be able to make money. This is a prime example, because you can see it here. Bernard Reams, look what he says. He says he took a Euro USD short on this particular trade. He had a 10 pip stop loss, so you can see his entry is this black line, his stop loss is this red line, his target was all the way down here, this green line. And look what he says. He had a 10 pip stop loss. He said he risked 2% on this one, and this is the first key. Okay, I always want my students to risk small amounts of their account so that they can always protect their investment. They don't run the risk of blowing their account. They don't damage their Forex psychology, etc. I always want you to risk small amounts of your trading account. If you can't risk small amounts of your trading account, if you just have a penchant for risking a lot of money, if you like that high octane, high adrenaline situation, maybe the trading style I do is not going to be for you. Okay, and if that's the case, then I just kindly ask that you X the video, because I'm not going to be able to help you anyway. Okay, but if you're someone that's looking for a more risk focused, risk centered trading style, where you're not running the risk of blowing your account every day, every trading session, etc., then keep listening, because he's firstly kind of said it and professed here that he risked 2% on this particular trade. Now look what he says. Okay, and he was going for a 6.9 to 1 target, so he's risking 2% to make a 14% profit on this particular trade. Now this is the second layer to my trading style. One, you have to be able to protect your trading account and always want to risk small amounts. The second part is you always have to go for solid targets. If you're not going to leave trades on, if you're going to try and micromanage them and start editing them, then X this video, because I'm not going to be able to help you. Now look what he says. He put in an auto entry at this particular check mark, so you can see the check mark is right here. At this particular time he's looking at this, he said, okay, you know what, maybe he's not going to be around, maybe he's going to work. Again, he's my new student, so at some point in the future I expect him to be able to leave his job, etc. But maybe now I think he trades. I teach my students to trade 1 hour a day. He literally trades 1 hour in the morning before he goes to work. Okay, so look what he says. He put an auto entry, so he's going to open a trade automatically when price gets to this particular region. Now price got to that region, I guess he was at work or on his way to work or whatever, getting ready. It opened up and you can see quickly move down, okay, into profits. Now look what he says. Okay, it triggered an hour or so later. Now he said he ended up closing this trade out at the end of the Friday session, so he didn't carry over into the weekend. Now you might be thinking, Israel, you just said don't edit trades. Now that's true. Now the only reason I'd tell my traders not to to actually edit a trade is if the market is closing. I don't recommend, if you're trading intraday, okay, to leave trades open over the weekend. Now, this isn't to say that all of my students do this. Some of them keep their trades open over weekend, still make profits, etc. But I personally just recommend you don't leave your trades open over the weekend. So this is why he closed it out. So he didn't get a 14% return, but look what he got. He said he ended up closing out at 5.25 to 1 for a 10.5% gain on this one. So he effectively made a 10.5% profit in one day trading the Forex markets. Now, you talk about when you're looking at a standard trading account, you're talking about potentially making $1,000 in just 1 day trading the market. Now, I've covered so many different layers of education for you anyway in the first place, but one thing that's really important, which is what he says next, okay? And this is for those of you who are beginners, okay? So you're watching these videos for the first time, you're seeing these kind of returns, and you're saying, well, hold up, this is working for Israel because he's been doing it for years, or this is working for his students because you think that there's something special, you think that they've been doing it for years. This is his first 30 days, and this isn't even the first return he's actually shared in the community. You can kind of watch all of the other videos in this playlist, and you can kind of see that there's loads of returns from different students. But look what he says. This trade, it basically covered my 4 prior losing trades. So this is 1 trade out of 5 trades he's taken this week. So that means he's literally trading this week with accuracy of 20%. Okay, so don't you think you could get 2 trades right out of 10 if I'm actually showing you how to trade and teaching how to trade? I'm sure you could. Okay, so you can see this works for beginners. Now, this is the kicker. Now look what he says. It left him in a net profit for the week. So even though he traded wrong 80% of the time, he was still able to walk away that week with a profit of 2+% profit. Now, this is funny because not a student, someone emailed me a few days ago, maybe about a week ago, saying to me that he constantly hears that 2 to 3% profit a month is great. Okay, well, this is a trader that's trading badly in a bad week. He's only trading 20% accuracy, and he's still walking away with a 2% plus profit on his trading account. Okay, now this is key because when you trade the way I do, you risk small, you earn big, and you're always protecting your trading account. So you can see loads of different examples on our channel in and around our websites. So what you can do now is you can head on over. There's a link below this video. You can get a free Forex workshop where you can learn what I've shown Bernard and my other students to do in more detail. Okay, and you can kind of see the 3 key things in regards to Forex success. But at the same time, if you want to invest in education as well, you can click the link below this video as well. There's a link to my Forex course, which is going to show you exactly how to do all of this stuff in loads of detail. But at the same time, you get lifetime access to my private Forex community, where I can continue to usher you so that you can have real personal access with a Forex trader that's experienced and has been doing this. But you also get to interact with students like Bernard and others of my students that are actually making returns as well. So all the best of your Forex trading. If you like what you can kind of see here, you don't have to risk a lot of money, as you can kind of see already. You make big returns, as you can see already, and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you lose a lot, because you can lose 80% of the time and still walk away with a profit every single week if you trade the way I teach you to trade. Now, if you're not going to follow what I teach in the course, if you're going to do what you want to do, then I don't want you to attend my workshops. I don't want you to buy my courses or anything like that. But if you are going to follow what I say, if you're going to respect me as the teacher, as the trader that's been doing this for years, making these kind of profits for years, then click the link below this video. You can get my Forex course today. You can make one investment, and this is the kind of investment that will change your life forever. So all the best with your Forex trading. Click the link below this video right now and get instant access to my Forex course today. Thanks and take care.